I think I'll have to do one of the most difficult job today because after having attended this entire conference over the last 3 to 4 hours, I think most of the points that I wanted to discuss, it's already been covered by various delegates and officials who have spoken before me. And the second biggest challenge that I face right now is that I'm standing between you and your food. So I think these two challenges I have to address. However, I'll try to take minimum time as much as I can so that I don't bother you and come between you and your food. Lot has been spoken about, and I was really taken, by the presentation that was made by Principal Secretary IT, Shri Manoj Mishra ji in the morning, and the way Odisha is transforming itself on 7 different sectors that he spoke about. So that was really a great knowledge sharing, not just for me, but I think for most of the audience who are sitting here. Because sitting outside somewhere, we don't see what all is happening in different states all across India, but getting to know something which is being done by somebody like Mr. Mishra himself, and getting to hear all about all the transformating activities that are happening, that really makes our task much more easier as an industry. And the second presentation where I was really impressed was the presentation given by Shri Hemant Sharma ji, Principal Secretary Industries. I was really impressed the way Odisha is trying to attract industries and in terms of investment and making Odisha as one of the most sought after investment hub. So without a further ado, I think, can we have the next slide, please? I'll speak a little bit about what Acer does. I'm sure I don't need to dwell too much into that, but yes, Acer is a global organization, a global corporation, and we are headquartered out of Taiwan, but we are present in almost more than 160 countries directly and indirectly across the world. What we have done is that in India, we incorporated in the year 1999. So it's been almost 23 years of our journey in India. And in these last 23 years, we have been innovating multiple products for the benefit of our consumers, governments, state government departments, and of course, the corporates and industries. We have been in the forefront in terms of coming up with the latest technology products. In fact, there have been many a times that we have developed products which are far ahead of the time for which those products are required. I was just thinking, just about 10 years back, we developed one of the product which was Acer Iconia. In fact, that product was a dual screen laptop. That time, it didn't catch the fascination of the consumers. But now, if I look back, just about a few months back, I saw some of my industry competitors who have come up with these kind of path-breaking products. And those products have already been developed by Acer almost 10 years back. So that's the sort of products that we have been bringing onto the technology bandwagon and for the benefit of the consumers. The second important innovation that we did was in last 2 to 3 years after onset of pandemic. We thought we need to work towards creating some more products because consumers were looking at products for pure air and pure water. So Acer, as a part of its innovation lab, we developed a couple of products on these lines. One of these products was Acer Purifier. Another product that we have developed is Acer Ozone Water Sanitizer. So you can visit our stall. We have that product which is available, which is displayed over here. That is the product that can be used not just for your home requirement, but it can also be used for the industrial requirements. So that's the sort of innovation that we have been able to bring up, not just into pure IT hardware space, but into touching all the lives of different consumers, not just in India, but across the world. Acer is also highly conscious about the environment. So I just wanted to take a little time on that part because Honorable Minister of Science and Technology today spoke about environment. I was really touched upon the way governments today are looking at the environmental aspects and the sustainable development goals, which governments have to follow, and of course, industry have to follow those goals as well. Acer has been following some of the leading, we have been a part of the World Climate Action Group. So we have been one of the organizations who has been a part of RE100 group, which is the World Climate Action Group. That group is basically to make sure that the organizations are concerned about the development and the sustainability of the ecosystem that which we operate in. So we have taken a pledge that by the year 2035, we would be completely 100% on renewable energy. So that's the mission as an organization that we have taken over last 10 to 15 years, and that's where we have been making a steady progress to make sure that by the year 2035, we are completely onto the renewable energy. So that's one part of our approach towards the sustainability. The second mission as an organization, as a global group that we have taken up is in terms of a mission Earth-Yon. So that's mission which encompasses across the entire product life cycle, right from design to development to manufacturing and then to distribution, logistics. All the impacts, all the aspects of these products are being today considered under the landscape of Earth-Yon mission. So there's a lot of sustainability and environmental aspects that we have been able to bring into this mission that we have encompassed for our organization. We understand that every 3 seconds, globally, every 3 seconds, Mother Nature is losing a forest land which is as big as of the size of a football ground. So that's a kind of impact which all these greenhouse gases are having on our environment. So we need to be highly sustainable. We need to be concerned about the environment, and whatever developments that we do, we need to move in that direction so that we leave our future generation with a very strong environment for them to survive upon. That's the Earth-Yon mission that I was talking about. So, one of the product range that Acer has now launched, not just across the world, but also in India. Last year, we launched Vero range of devices, wherein we are manufacturing product using post-consumer recycled material. So what's helping is that every laptop that we manufacture on the Vero range of our devices, it is able to bring down the carbon footprint by almost 30%. So that's the sort of innovation that we are trying to bring into the products and the design life cycle of this product. That's something which I was talking about. So that is only one aspect of the Earth-Yon mission that I was talking about. Finally, that's the green journey that we have encompassed upon. If you see, there are certain goals that we have set for ourselves as an organization, and we really want to achieve almost 80% carbon reduction by the year 2050, which is something what we have aspired for, and that's something that we are working towards. So we are not just talking about the products and bringing in the latest technology, but we are also concerned about the environment that we are currently talking about, not just in India, but across the world. Finally, the last part of my presentation, that's on the product lines that we have developed, the ecosystem that we have developed in India in terms of introducing Make in India products for the benefit of consumers and for the benefit of the state governments and the central governments. We have aligned ourselves with a vision of Honorable Prime Minister of India, wherein he spoke about Atmanirbhar Bharat. So we wanted to introduce products completely in line with those Atmanirbhar Bharat. We have developed this ecosystem over the last 8 to 10 years now. And in these years, we have developed products starting from stationary range of products to the products which are on the mobility side. And then we have also recently introduced a large format interactive flat panels, which are again being embraced by various state governments and various education needs of the state governments. So with these kind of products that we are innovating, we have been able to really lay down a path for ourselves, for our growth within the country, and also helping Government of India in achieving its mission of Atmanirbhar Bharat. That's all, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I wanted to present here. Thank you very much. Thanks for your time. And I invite you all to visit my stall to have a look at the products that we have displayed here, which could be of benefit to all of you. Thank you very much. Thanks once again.